You see the picture-perfect image, a sleek container home nestled in a pristine, snowy landscape, smoke curling gently from its chimney. It looks like the ultimate cozy winter retreat. But what the pictures don't show you is the invisible war being fought inside those walls. Because if you get the insulation wrong, that beautiful cabin isn't a warm sanctuary. It's a steel icebox. It's a freezing, damp, and miserable environment that silently grows rust and mold, turning your winter dream into a costly, bone-chilling nightmare.
The number one enemy in a cold climate isn't just the cold itself, it's the secret pathways it uses to invade your home. This enemy is called thermal bridging. Imagine your insulation is a thick winter coat. Now imagine dozens of metal zippers running right through that coat, directly touching your skin. That's a thermal bridge. In a container home, the most common mistake is building an interior wood frame. Every single one of those wood studs acts as a zipper, a direct superhighway from the freezing steel shell, bypass your insulation and deliver that chill directly to your interior walls, creating cold spots and relentless condensation.
This leads us to the first and most critical rule in the cold climate battle. You must create a completely seamless, airtight shield. You have to eliminate every single zipper. The only way to do this effectively is with closed-cell spray foam insulation applied directly to the interior of the steel shell. Unlike panels or bats that leave gaps, spray foam expands to fill every crack and crevice, creating a single, monolithic, unbroken layer. It doesn't just insulate, it creates a perfect air and vapor barrier. This unbreakable shield is your first line of defense, ensuring that the warm, moist air inside your home never, ever gets the chance to touch the cold steel. The second rule is the secret of the professionals, and it might sound completely backward. For the ultimate cold climate performance, you must insulate from the outside. By wrapping your container in a thick, continuous layer of rigid foam insulation on the exterior, you achieve something magical. You bring the massive, heavy steel structure of the container inside the thermal envelope of your home. Instead of being a freezing cold wall that you have to fight against, the steel itself becomes a thermal battery. It absorbs the heat from your interior, holds it, and radiates it back into your living space, helping to keep the temperature stable and drastically reducing your heating bills. You're not just insulating your home, you're turning the entire steel structure into part of your heating system.
The final rule is to give your home a suit of armor. Your exterior insulation is brilliant at stopping heat loss, but it needs to be protected from physical damage, UV rays, and most importantly, driven rain and snow. The professional solution is to build a vented rainscreen. This means installing your final exterior siding, whether it's wood, metal, or composite panels, on a framework that creates a small air gap between the siding and the insulation. This gap is a brilliant defense system. It allows any moisture that gets behind the siding to safely drain out and air to circulate, keeping your insulation and the container's steel shell perfectly dry. It's the breathable armor that guarantees your high-performance insulation shield will last a lifetime.
So, the secret to creating a warm and efficient container home in a freezing climate isn't one single trick. It's a complete Arctic defense system built in 3 layers. First, the airtight shield of spray foam on the inside to stop condensation. Second, the thick exterior coat of rigid insulation to keep the steel warm. And third, the breathable outer armor of a vented rainscreen to keep everything dry. By building this 3-layer system, you're not just insulating a box. You are engineering a high-performance thermal machine. transforming a potential steel icebox into a cozy, efficient, and indestructible Arctic shelter. If these 3 rules for cold climates have prepared you to build a truly warm sanctuary, show your support with a like and subscribe for more essential guides from the Builder's Rulebook. We've covered how to keep the heat in, but what about creating it? For our curated list of the best off-grid heaters, window insulation kits, and essential gear to survive the winter, point your phone's camera at the QR code on the screen now, or use the link in the description. Now, we know the cold is only half the battle. Let us know in the comments if you want to see the companion to this video, the 3 rules for conquering the opposite challenge, beating the heat in an extreme hot climate.